Hello everyone, I am Monica Kincaid and this is the thought for today, where we find encouragement, we build on our faith, and we stand strong in the authoritative word of God. Sometimes I look at my life if I'm honest and I think, I wasn't the sharpest crayon in the box, y'all. The most qualified. I was not the most outgoing. It wasn't on my resume. But somehow God still opened doors for me that I wasn't qualified for. I've had moments of feeling insecure and inadequate and unworthy, but time and time again, God has reminded me it was never about my ability, but about His power working through me. Think about Moses. He didn't feel like a strong speaker, yet God called him to lead a nation. Moses felt inadequate, but God's call wasn't about his ability. It was about God's strength in his weakness. When we feel unqualified, God's power is displayed through our weaknesses. Well, think about Jeremiah. He felt too young, but God had appointed him before birth. God's calling isn't based on our age or on our status, but on His sovereignty and His purpose, which existed long before we could even understand it. Consider Ananias, an ordinary disciple, but when God called him to heal and baptize Saul, he hesitated, feeling unqualified and scared. But through his obedience, God used him to change history. Like Ananias, God calls the unqualified to do extraordinary things, empowering us through our weaknesses. It's not on my resume, but when I face all that I am not, I'm not smart enough, not capable enough, not strong enough, not even brave enough, God whispers, my grace is sufficient, for my power is made perfect in weakness. God's grace fills those gaps in our inadequacies. Is anybody else grateful and ready to praise Jesus right now that through all those gaps, that His power, y'all, is most obvious? Our weaknesses don't even disqualify us. They allow God's power to be on display. So if you ever doubt yourself, if you ever feel like you're not enough, remember this. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. I'll say that again. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. It's not about what's on your resume. It's about who is writing your story. I don't know about you, but I needed today's reminder. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. I pray that you were blessed and that you were encouraged and that this thought, y'all, has put a smile on your face. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.